Not to spoil the ending, but this story is about 4 busters riding their bikes from Chicago to Niagara Falls. 700 miles, 9 days, 2 countries, 1 ferry ride.
I'm going back.
A couple wrong turns, and many helpful strangers. What for, you might be wondering? Well, I think we just had to. It was part of our destiny. Let me introduce the characters. First, we have Brenner, aka QB1, aka My Dad's the Mayor, aka Mr. Wallace. Then we have Austin, aka Hilvey, aka Class President, aka MD Austin Hilbert. Then we have Tyler, the backstroker turned river king, turned towboat king, turned diesel sipping camper king, and last but not least, there's me, Will, your host and editor-in-chief here. Now with that out of the way, a disclaimer. At the time of filming, I didn't know how to make a movie, and I still don't really know. So this film consists of various footage stitched together with photos, live streams recorded during the adventure, some dramatic reenactment, and this narration. It's an irregular format, but spare with me and enjoy the show.
It's day 1. Time's about 4:40 in the morning. Train leaves at 5:02. We're really excited. It's really early, but I'm pretty sure we're all pretty okay with waking up in order to go on this adventure. The sun hasn't come up yet. We're out here. It's gonna be great.
The story begins before dawn at the train station, like any good adventure should. The 4 of us boarded the Metro, gear and bikes and snacks in hand, to head west for Chicago Union Station. Here at Union Station, just off the coast of Lake Michigan, we unboard our train. Hi. Here we begin our first day of the ride to the Fountain of Youth. Just a few minutes in, our first adversity.
We're live?
Chicago, Illinois.
Alright, so here's what happened. We filled up the tires last night, but I think we overfilled them. And so we were just sitting here, and Hill's tire popped.
Nah, I will take no responsibility.
I was busy, I
was busy losing stuff.
Yeah, Will lost the tarp, but that's okay.
We've lost the tarp. We popped a tire. It's not raining though.
It's not raining. We're just getting all the
got
stuff
to see right
away.
here.
We're good though. Look at it. We fixed it.
We're about to get on the road. We promise. Oh.
We ride along the lake until it's time to acknowledge the Illinois-Indiana border and mock the toll road. No tolls on a bike, suckers. And on we went. This is unreal. Oh, thanks, man. You too.
Here at Cabela's, grab some sporks.
Good morning.
Grab some tarp.
Oh, hey, I found out we're in Hammond. We're in Hammond, Indiana.
Hammond, Indiana.
Then all of a sudden, we were blindsided.
I don't know, King.
You're gonna be so fucking cold.
Tyler lost a bet to jump in this person's backyard pool.
What happens if you do get caught?
Nothing. I mean, it's a school day. Parents probably at work. Huh. Oh yeah, you're right. Saved by the cover. Rats.
Classic case of saved by the pool cover. We had a wholesome bench break and then into a lunch break at a bohemian restaurant.
Hey, we are at lunch. Yeah. We're at lunch. It's a place called Ivy's Bohemia House. We're just hanging out. Obviously, you're okay.
Might as well just wait for the train.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear anything.
Yeah.
Do you guys want something to drink other than water?
We're in Chesterton, Indiana.
Okay. Mango, strawberry, or peach?
We got about 40 miles left,
Mango's really good.
but
Yeah, I'll get the mango.
The mango, sure.
Can't go wrong with mango.
hopefully we
Anybody
get back by sundown.
No?
Water's fine.
Water. Okay. We do have a couple of lunch specials today. One is a.
Then we
open
ride
meat.
past the Indiana dunes and into a fresh pickle.
We're at Long Beach. It's not yet in Michigan, but it's close. Indiana has been not too kind to us. It's kind of the worst state. I'm just chilling. We're not on our bikes, as you can see. We're just kind of hanging out. Hey, there's Will. I'm on live.
Hi, live.
Will says hi. It is cold, so I'm in my sleeping bag. We got about 22 miles to our first stop. Yeah, it's just me right now and Will right now. Tyler and Austin, they aren't here anymore.
Yeah, they're gone forever.
Sky's coming out though.
It is, and the sun is coming out too.
Go show them the beach.
Oh, I'll show you the beach. Okay. Here's the beach. I forgot to tell you, but hopefully you can tell it's the beach.
Those gator skin tires,
100% pure
pure, all
butane
beef.
hash gator skin.
100% naturally grown gator skin. We're not at camp yet. No, we're still about 22 miles out, but we're good.
We're doing wonderful.
We still got like 2 hours until sundown, so it shouldn't be bad.
Did you give up? Yeah, we gave up.
We're coming back. Yeah, we turned around. Indiana has caused a lot of trouble, but that is a great view of the beach. Right? The sky is actually blue. Sun! Sun! Yes!
I need the Wally sound.
That's what we've been wanting. It's been super gray the past few hours.
Any of our viewers seen any good movies lately?
Favorite movie? Comment. Everybody mixes up me and Will because we look the same from behind, as like our hair does. Not anything else.
No?
We've had a total of 3 flats, but it's okay. We're getting a new tire, so
Yeah.
the tire had a hole in it. That's why we've had so many flats. Tyler and Austin are both running an errand right now. They'll be back in a second.
We had 3, maybe 4 flats on Austin's bike just in this first day. Out of tubes and needing new tires and out of range of a bike shop, already the team had to split up. Half the crew hitched a car ride to the nearest town to resupply, and meanwhile, Brenner and I had a beach day.
We made it to Michigan! Wow! Michigan! Pure Michigan! Still got about 20 miles.
So day 1, with one minor emergency solved, we were hitting our stride, and victory was imminent.
We're grocery shopping. Morale is pretty low. We made it to our destination. We are now shopping. We're getting food for dinner and breakfast. We're very tired. The sun's down, but it's okay. We got Tyler clad up there in his bike shorts. We're live.
We're live? Oh my gosh, we're grocery shopping. We're about to eat like kings.
Guys got raisin bread for the morning.
I'm excited about that.
We got Bush's baked stinking beans.
I'm gonna be stinking. I'm gonna be
They're
tooting on the
gonna
ride
be
tomorrow.
dangerous. We're gonna make sure that we alternate
Yeah, whoever's
Tyler
shooting
to the
that
back when the gas picks up.
booster.
We got some wieners, the cheddar ones, peppers for the omelets, eggs.
No, we
Why
didn't
are we
get-
putting everything on the eggs? Do you guys know how eggs work?
No, how do eggs work again?
Oh my gosh.
We also need to get,
Salt and pepper.
yeah, salt and pepper and mustard.
Got some cookies, onions, potatoes, more cookies, milk for our protein shakes. Tyler gave me this stuff because I said I like coffee in the morning, but it's just instant coffee, and I feel like that's kind of cheesy and it's not going to taste good at all. What do you guys think about instant coffee?
I've never had it before.
Hello? Hello. Oh.
So how far did we go today, Brenner?
Today, I mean, who's to really say how many miles we biked? But we're thinking 100 is a good estimate. We're gonna sleep so good tonight. Oh man. Where are the oatmeal cream pies? Oh! 2 for $7, Swiss rolls.
Oh shit, sorry. No, you're fine.
Let's go walk on the beach.
Okay, boy, we got stuff we want.
Where do we park? Where do we camp? Over there?
Yeah, I guess we just find a campsite. We gotta find firewood.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Calories acquired, 100 miles biked, lakeside campsite reached, firewood stolen, smelly with a hint of mild yet blossoming infighting amongst the crew. Day 1 was a success. Sleep came and went fast. For breakfast, we offer a 4-egg rainbow omelet topped with a spicy tomato puree served on a plank of smoked cedar accompanied by the finest Californian raisin baguette, toasted of course, and to wash it down, a raw, boneless egg. Delish.
What is it looking?
Just look.
I know I'm looking. Oh yeah.
Handheld omelet. No need for a plate.
Day 2. The ride begins with a tree, a pea, and an unpictured pea from a moving bicycle by Brenner.
We're in Michigan. Your nose is bleeding.
My nose is bleeding?
Tyler's nose is bleeding.
Oh, no, really?
It
just shows hills.
The shirt just came off because it's like really hot. Today is the day of Monster Hills. We've climbed a few already.
Monster Hills!
Every time we climb a hill, there's a hill on top of the hill.
Literally.
We get maybe like half a downhill, and then it's going it's going back up. So it's been rough. But we're feeling really good.
Shirts came off.
Shirts came off. Sunscreen came on. Morale is pretty high.
Hello, King. Hi, King. I love you. I promise. Do you know? Oh, look at that feast. Yes.
He's chowing. He is munching.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go pet him.
Oh, it's a girl.
I'm gonna go pet her.
Decided to stop. We got maybe 45 miles till destination Danny's house. But we're feeling really good. The morale is super high. We're out of water, so we're gonna have to stop soon. We haven't really ran into any towns or anything. She's a cutie.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, but oh yeah, this is the life.
It's definitely a pure mission.
We've run into a few gravel roads that are kind of bumpy, but for the most part, it's been smooth. Cows are just so majestic.
A quick stop in a town I can't remember, and Tyler's first poop. We had a picnic lunch with a watermelon in front of a library, received a much-needed water refill from Mike, a foster homeowner, thanks again Mike, and hit a new bicycle speed record of 37.7 miles per hour on the way down those hills. We stayed the night in Kalamazoo, Michigan at Danny's house, a friend of Brenner's. It was nice to sleep inside and get a shower. Much appreciated, Danny and family.
Day 3. On the road again. Feeling good. We had some bagels at Danny's house. 100 miles to go today. It'll be a big day. It's only like 8:30. Pass with care.
Much of day 3 was through rural Michigan. Very beautiful.
We stopped.
22 miles.
We patched up a tire over here. I had a flat. Hilv needed to adjust his rack.
Oh no.
And Will needed to reapply sunscreen. Tyler's hitting up the patches over there.
Yo, patch kit. Look at this patch kit. Everyone's gotta learn how to patch tire.
As you can see, the orange-black thing is the patch.
That is the patch. You have your hole right. You gotta wipe it off, make sure all the dirt's off. So you just gotta rough up the tire. You get a little scratches in
Show
there.
who's boss.
Then we get a little rubber cement, the tad Tiong. You put it on, you let it dry, then you put the patch on. You just gotta press it on and let it sit there for a while, and then you peel the
That's a good
plastic
one.
off.
This is solid.
It's solid.
We
It's
were
my
really
best one
bad
yet.
at it at first. It's been a grind this morning. We're already 22 miles in. It's about 11:20 or something like that.
Something like that.
Goo.
If you're sitting at home and you're not slamming a goo, what are you doing?
Probably watching TV or something.
Goo over here. Vanilla bean is decidedly the worst flavor.
Yeah,
Strawberry banana, decidedly the best flavor.
My shit's all over the road. They're trying to find this to me.
Tyler, no more swearing on Facebook Live, dude.
I think I'm gonna continue swearing on Facebook Live.
Yeah, fuck Facebook Live.
Okay, all right, we're gonna finish now. Bye, everybody.
Bobcats, horses.
Hello, horsey. Oh, beautiful. Thanks for posing. Oh, wow. Look at them. I'm saying.
Large trees. And our first crash.
Had a little collision, nothing major, nobody's injured.
If they
but
stop, I'm asking them. They're not gonna
the
stop.
tire is just a little bit fricked.
It's much better than it just was.
If you can see, there's a little bit of a bend here,
It's almost fixed.
going that way. We've been stomping on it. The issues with the rim, tire and tube are all good, but flawless strategy, Will.
Thank you.
If you're listening at home, this is the strategy. You just put it down and you stomp on it.
It's almost
It's
back.
like almost good. We're just trying to bend it back.
Hey, if everyone's okay, it's fine. As long as everyone's not hurt.
Is your pannier okay?
It's broken half.
I know it's broken half, but is it salvageable?
I don't know. Like, look, it literally ripped at this. Like, so it usually goes like this, right? But it ripped in half. So I'm trying to think. Like, I could maybe just strap this one up top, and then try to figure out a way to strap that one.
Bungee cords, tape, and zip ties. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
We'll be okay. We will be okay.
We're busy being okay right now. Busy being.
But that can't stop us. We could not be stopped. Wendy's for lunch.
Give a quick shout out to all the people I've offended with my swearing on Facebook Live. I didn't mean to.
Shout out to those who are offended.
Shout out to those who are offended.
I refuse.
At Wendy's. Anybody know what town we're in? Excuse me, ma'am. What town are we in?
Pardon me?
What town are we in?
Marshall.
Marshall. We're in Marshall.
Big too because I don't live here.
We're in Marshall, Michigan. I'm not sure where that is next to or anything, but we're hungry. So we stopped for a quick healthy snack at the local Wendy's. Never frozen beef.
I've been comfortable.
We had a couple of long stretches of like nice downhill though. That's been good.
Yeah, but with the downhill comes the uphill as well. Ty has been killing the navigation, except he took one wrong turn, but it's all right.
Because it made us end up at Wendy's.
It took us to Wendy's. It was fate.
I knew where we were going.
If you're just tuning in, we had a few mishaps today.
0 mishaps.
They weren't mishaps, they were just haps
Yes.
that slowed us down. It's all part of the adventure. We've had a few just strangers that were really helpful, which is really awesome. Highlight of the day, probably 50 Cent Frosty at Wendy's. So we're feeling good. Morale's high. It's hot outside. Legs are feeling good. Everything is fine.
A stop at an ice cream shop, but only for water.
We found an ice cream shop. We have been attacking hills for the past hour.
It's been rough.
It's been a long day thus far. We only got 35-ish miles.
Day's only just begun.
Oh,
5 p.m.
1 to 10, how you feeling? 10's good.
You know what I want to say, Brenner.
You know what it is. you already know.
Feeling good.
Good. 1 to 10, we're feeling good.
I'd say 10.
Tyler's a 10.
We were going up a hill and I was behind. I'm nav guy today.
Nav
So
guy.
I was.
Always trust the nav
I
guy.
had my phone I had my head in my phone and we were looking at it and they were going up some hill
Don't worry.
and all of a sudden they were there
no.
and I crashed and my bag spilled on the road. But no injuries. But
Yeah.
it was fine. Some lady stopped to make sure we were okay and that was nice of her. But yeah, it's been good.
We'll look back on today and remember it as Collision Thursday.
Yeah.
Unless there are more collisions
Unless
in
there
the
are more
future. But as for right now, it's Collision Thursday. What town are we in?
What town are we in?
Concord.
Concord.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're
Home
in
of the
Concord,
grapes.
Michigan. Yeah. So we're in. So the Concord grape was invented here actually. Grapes in general were invented here.
Yeah, this is the first grape ever was in this town.
I'm pretty sure it was something like Julius Caesar came here and he was like, "And this shall be Concord, and this is where we shall grow the grapes."
Yeah, and that's why he ate so many of them. You
Yeah.
see him in the pictures all the time.
Huh? We just drove by a couple Julius Caesar's grape statues, actually. Little Caesars?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why Little Caesars is here as well. Home of Little Caesars and Concord grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think so.
I'd say morale is pretty high.
And we're staying with some random person tonight. Not random.
His name's Scott.
His name's Scott. We met him on this like touring bicycle website.
Over and out.
Over and out.
A really nice path and a steakhouse for dinner. Much needed big belly time.
Yummy.
The mantra of the day was always trust the nav guy, as in the navigation guy. That was until Tyler led us 5 miles out of the way, and then the mantra became always be skeptical of the nav guy. When we realized we were off course, there was a heated argument featuring a moonlit flat tire repair, but we got it fixed up and we got on our way, and we ended the day at 108 miles riding in the dark. We camped in the yard of a cold showers host named Scott.
We're in Manchester, Michigan. Me and Hill were outside. We got tent duty. We just arrived at our destination for the day. It's about midnight. We left at about 9 something this morning, so it's been a pretty long day. We're estimating about 112 miles on the day.
Easy.
Because
It was not easy.
it was not easy. We had several setbacks. We also had Tyler Klatt on the navigation, which proved to be not so reliable. No offense to Tyler, but I don't think he's going to be navigating tomorrow. He took us approximately 5 miles north when we were supposed to be going directly to the east. And so after 5 miles north and then another 5 miles south, we had to go about another 20 miles. And at that point it was dark. The guy that we're staying with is not a weirdo. As far as we're concerned, we're gonna go in and say hi to him. I think his name's Scott. He's a chiller. He's very cool. He's a professional mechanic too, and he thinks that he can fix my wheel, which is clutch, because we were kind of worried about that wheel. We're Facebook Living right now to let the parents know that we're okay. Love you too, Dad. This is Scott.
Make sure you shut up.
Scott, you want to come on camera? This is Scott. Scott's a cool guy. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. We're alive. Oh, man. Bye, y'all.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.
All right.
Day 3 was officially in the books.
Oh, we're live.
And we're live.
It's morning. We're still at Scott's house. We got coffee. We got some busted up bikes that we're taking care of. We're pumping up some tires. We're feeling pretty good. Trying to get out of here by 9. What time is it? We are in the middle of nowhere. We got some nice scenery though. Sun's up. Got a yard. We slept right here. There's another tent right there that we packed up. Stuff is just still strewn all over the place. Gushers.
You want one?
No. Well, how are those Gushers tasting for breakfast?
Good.
Last night we checked out the bent up tire. Last night we checked it out. As you can see, it's a little bit warped. He looked at it, he inspected it. Dude is like an expert bike mechanic, which is, we got really lucky. But yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He said my tire is unfixable, but not.
He wouldn't go out of his way to fix it.
Yeah, he said it's unfixable, but he wouldn't go out of his way to fix it. I guess that means we're gonna ride on it. He said it's not gonna be dangerous to ride on. We got a shorter ride today to Detroit. The parents love the Facebook Live.
It's funny.
They love it. Honestly, everybody should love it.
They should.
They get like a live glimpse of our experience.
More fans love it.
They get to see like 1/1000th of the trip, maybe. He also says, I've got a fever and the only prescription is more Facebook Live. Your dad. Mr. Klatt says, love you guys, hang in there. They're all gassing us up. Oh, it's a beautiful morning though. The sun is shining. Day 3 sucked, but simultaneously rocked. And we got coffee this morning and we're gonna get on the road soon. So I'm gonna hang this up now. Bye live.
In the morning, we got to talk to Scott a little more, and he turned out to be one of the coolest dudes ever. He's a pro bike mechanic, otherwise known as our savior. After a tour of his shop, we got on our way. Almost immediately, we found ourselves some trouble.
We're stopped, as you can see. I'm not biking. Nobody's biking. We're all standing. We got a little issue with the shifter.
We hit a lot of dirt.
We hit a
It just messed
bunch
up.
of gravel, lots of bumps. Everybody's fine, but something got dislodged. Ooh, make sure we don't lose stuff.
I got it.
They think that they can do it.
Oh, I don't.
We have no idea really
So it goes into this.
what happened.
No, not that piece.
But
We
at
gotta-
some point something popped off and we're just gonna try
Oh
and
yeah,
pop
that
it
has to go back
in.
in there. You can't screw that onto it. You need to screw these onto it. That's why we had to take this off of the wire.
I really just want Scott to do it.
I know, but like we can get it.
We already called Scott. He
Yeah,
said he
Scott-
can come hook
Scott's
us
20
up.
minutes out, anyways.
Scott could probably have done this by now, but he's busy at the moment.
You know, we got zip ties.
That ass, we got. Oh, sorry.
That's as best
And
as
so-
we're gonna be able to do.
We elected to wait for Scott's help and enjoy the break.
For our happiness hinges not on good luck, it hinges on peace of heart. Even in the midst of what we call bad luck, even in the midst of pain and suffering, we can find peace of heart. By listening deeply to the message of any given moment, I shall be able to tap the very source of meaning and to realize the unfolding meaning of my life.
Scott and Hilv and Ty are addressing that issue. And Brenner and I are relaxing, getting some tan.
Feeling good.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
Gonna be late tonight.
Yeah.
I haven't put on deodorant in like 4 days.
Damn, Brenner.
I smell really bad.
Energy conservation mode at its finest. Yeah, we're close to Ann Arbor. Whoa, shit. The adversity is pulling us apart and bringing us together.
Yeah. It's like a fluctuation.
Yeah.
And now I present the rules of our bicycling adventure.
We're gonna go over the rules real quick.
Alright, rule number 1, always Mio.
Visualization of the Mio.
You uncap it, it just squirts into the water like so. I'm not gonna squirt it.
Yeah. Can't be wasting the
But
Mio.
it turns the water into wine, basically. But rule number 2 is Mio.
Yeah, Mio.
Because it's that important. Rule number 3 is always have blind faith in the navigation guy. No matter what, we trust the nav guy. He's gonna take us to the location.
He's gotta.
Rule number 4, always remain extremely skeptical of the nav guy.
Because you can't be trusting the nav guy.
Nobody can trust the nav guy. They seem like they contradict each other, but rule number 5, call Scott.
Call Scott in any situation. Always.
Yeah.
Not even when we're struggling, just call him.
Stub your toe, call Scott. Rule number 6, body glide.
Body glide.
Rule number 7, inform the parents. Parentheses, to an extent. Rule number 8, come to terms with the inevitable sticky situations. We're in one right now. It's kind of sticky, but we've come to terms with it.
Yeah.
Will and I got some naps in.
We did. Alright.
Rule number 9, stop and smell some of the roses.
Some of the roses.
At least some.
Yeah.
You can't smell them all. Like last night we passed by some really awesome horses. But we did stop at a super cool little cathedral, took some pics.
And those are our rules.
70 miles to 7 hours. Yeah, we got about 70 to go today.
Yeah.
We've traveled about 7, I think.
With Scott's repair that likely no one else could have done so fast, we made it to lunch at Pilar's in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
This is our breakfast / lunch. I still have my helmet on. Why do I have my helmet on?
Sometimes you forget.
We got 60 miles to destination. But it's downhill, so we'll be okay.
Hella downhill.
But
We forget that we're going down, boys.
if we stop at the famous Coney Dog place in Detroit, it's going to be 66 miles.
Okay, give me your thoughts. He's freshly whipped up.
Thick.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nothing could stop us. More flats, but nothing more than an extended water break for us at this point.
Maddie asks if this is the 8th tire pop. That might be accurate.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
I posted on Insta that we've had 7.
I guess it's the 8th pop, Daddy. What you gonna do?
Here's what we're doing.
Ready for this, Bernard?
Done. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Will took that over. He took it over. Easy word.
Oh, that was nuts.
Out of nowhere. See, all it takes is a fresh hand.
That's true.
So if you're just peeping now,
Hello.
there's a hole in the tire, and we had to put a $1 bill in it. How many more miles? I don't know, Will. How many more miles? 31. I know what you're thinking.
Might as well be.
That's more miles than you want it to be. But that's okay. It's just the perfect. It's the perfect amount of miles.
I love 31, man. That's funny.
Here's the suspect.
As soon as it gets hard, it's never hard. I'm sorry. To all the parents at home wondering why we're not at the Red Roof Inn, it's my fault.
Ooh, popping some goo.
I went and bent up my rim, and now we're suffering.
Garbage anyone?
We're about to get back
Garbage?
on the road.
We're getting after it out here.
And after long, we arrived to the big city. Still miles to go, though.
We are in Detroit. We have biked from Chicago to Detroit.
Here's where Tyler had his second poop. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And he had another flat.
We passed through Detroit, and now we're not there yet because you can't see it. Oh, because of this boy right there. Yep. Yo, it's freaking cold. We need to get out of here.
It's never been cold.
It's not
I
that
don't
cold.
know the meaning of the word.
We have 5 miles left, everyone. 2 days ago, a bird pooped on my shirt, and I was bummed about it. But I was like, all right, like, fine, it happens. And today we're riding through Detroit, and the bird pooped on my glasses. That's it. I was thinking about writing a book about it. It's called The Time the Bird Pooped on My Glasses.
It's called the Odyssey.
Just in case people didn't know, we ride into Canada tomorrow. We take a ferry, so that'll be pretty cool. Action shots. Come on, let's go.
No.
No, wait.
Honestly,
You've only been going for like a second.
I know, but we're gonna keep going.
Let's go. Unreal form, Will.
Yo, health.
Third shift.
Health.
Let's go.
All right.
You're cute. You're gonna yank her off.
What are you gonna do here? Oh wait, what are we at? Oh, that's good.
We're good. Oh, pull up.
Tune in tomorrow. We go to Canada.
And then we reached our motel.
Here are all the bikes in the room.
Yeah.
Room 222, if anybody wants to come through.
trying to slide.
Slide through.
Slide room
Red Roof
222.
The night was young, so we took a trip downtown to get acquainted with the local cuisine. Coney dogs. Yeah. You ever heard of those? Yeah, me neither. The Motor City was pretty cool, though. Pretty cool for a city. Back at the hotel room, a shower and sleep in a bed was nice. The next day, day 5, we woke up, got on the road, fixed the flat, found some not real cigarettes, and made a break for the border. Before we hit Canada, a celebration was in order.
We're at Lake St. Clair.
We're stopping and we're smelling the roses.
Smelling the roses.
Huh?
That was so cool. Woo! Gotta get out. Watch out for the.
And we're gonna get back on our bikes. Our steeds are over here. But you gotta stop and smell the roses. I think that's rule number 5 or something.
Some of the roses.
Yeah,
It's
at
gotta
least
be
some.
a higher rule. What's the first rule?
Mio.
Catch you in Canada.
And thankfully, before we headed for a ferry that had been out of service, we received intel of a better, more functioning ferry in this town called Algonac. Past Border Patrol and onto the ferry, it started to rain.
I'm going back.
Good description of the situation, Brenner. I should protect my steed. Look at us go. Look at that speed. Bye, Michigan.
Michigan fucked us up.
Yeah, it did. I'm hella zoomed in. Oh, it's Betty. Action.
Canada welcomed us with a proper storm, so we had to take cover immediately. It was just our luck that we arrived in a town where a powwow was happening at the local gymnasium, and thankfully they welcomed us in with shelter, feast, and festivities. After one of the biggest meals of our careers, the storm had passed. Rural Ontario lay ahead. Due to the rain, we were way behind schedule. There was no shot of reaching our campsite before dark or even that night, so we faced a night of uncertainty. Towns became farther apart, food became more scarce, and daylight was disappearing. Before the sun set and we lost all optimism, we decided we would bike through the night. Biking through the night! So we rode on, into the dark, empty void of the Canadian monoculture.
Almost. I want to see one run. Oh. Pretty, you got a beard. They munch. Don't get me. Don't get me.
You're king.
I swear I almost just ate my hand.
Very nice. I know. These boys are swole.
The head is so large. It's like a dinosaur.
I know, right? Munch. Oh yeah. I love the sound. It's just.
It's just straight munch.
Wow, you're beautiful.
Hour by hour, into the night, each of our headlights' batteries died until only one light lit our way. And sometime past midnight, we experienced the incident. A car appeared on the horizon, and as it got closer, it drove further over the center line and into our lane. Once we met, it drove directly at us, forcing us off the road with a delirious screech coming from the driver's window as it passed. We were fine, just a little spooked. Probably drunk, we thought. Then we thought we saw the northern lights, still unconfirmed. Pass a few more hours and we reach a small town called Strathroy. Strathroy, Ontario. The only place open with food was a McDonald's drive-thru, and the only place to loiter was a 24-hour Tim Hortons. So we took full advantage. We grabbed some McDonald's, sat down in Tim Hortons, and ate our dinner.
Yo.
Live. We're live. Oh no, are we really live? Oh boy. No,
We're live. So, we're in Strathroy, Canada at 2 a.m. Feeling good. Morale is high. We rode about 110 miles today. How long do you think
We're in Canada.
We're in Canada. How long do you think we rode in the pitch black? 4 hours? 3 hours.
Most of our miles. 50 of them.
3 hours in the boonies of Canada. But we're doing good. We don't know what we're doing next. But for now, we are at Tim Hortons in front of this. I'll take it. Where did we even start out today?
St. Clair Shores.
Right, we started out at the Red Roof Inn in Detroit. rode around Lake St. Clair, jumped in Lake St. Clair, took a ferry across the border.
Fixed my bike at least a decent amount.
Dude, we went to 2 bike stores. We went to a Native American powwow that was lit.
We ate so much.
We went to a native, like an island, and like everything was in their language. So, crazy today.
Tell them what we got for food. We got 1 full chicken, a slab of
Oh yeah.
a large
For
pizza.
lunch, dinner, we had a large pizza supreme, a large poutine, an entire chicken, and a full slab of ribs, and split that for dinner. And we finished everything.
If you don't know what poutine is, it's basically just French fries, but then you press the upgrade button, and they put gravy and cheese on it.
So I need to save my battery so we don't get stranded in Canada. See ya.
After my 50th French fry, it all went black.
We're in Canada, eh?
Hello.
Feeling good? Still in Canada. Let me show you where we're at. Oh, you didn't see. Still at Tim Hortons, as you can tell. I'm not kidding you. We got in here at like 1:45 a.m. Came to Tim Hortons after 110 miles riding, and we just we got here and we're like, "What do you got?" And they're like, "We literally have nothing to sell you except for drinks, but McDonald's is open." It's 2 a.m. We bike over to McDonald's, get so much food, but their inside was closed. So we brought all of our McDonald's food back to Tim Hortons at 2 a.m. and ate all of it just in the Tim Hortons. And we bought like 2 drinks, because we felt bad. And then what did we do? We literally slept inside the Tim Hortons. For 4 hours. Okay. Like, you can't see anymore, but on that floor we put sleeping bags. I'm not on the Tim Hortons floor had sleeping bags. And the only reason that they could have possibly let us do this is because we're in Canada. And
It's the only factor.
So now it's 6 a.m. We slept for 4 hours inside of a Tim Hortons. So now we're biking. We're going to go 24 miles to London, England, London, Ontario. We're going to go to London, Ontario, post up in one of their parks and sleep again. Hopefully crank out another 80 by the end of the night and cash wherever we're at. And then tomorrow we'll only have about 40 miles until Niagara. So it's been a hell of a trip. It's been a hell of a night. It's been kind of crazy, but we're thriving. We're going to get there. Get to Niagara tomorrow and just sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah, not exactly biking through the night, but it was something. I was proud of our boldness. Shout out to those Tim Horton employees for not getting paid enough to kick us out. That was definitely a bike adventure miracle. Since we probably overstayed our welcome at Tim Hortons, we got riding. Day 6, with our sights on London, Ontario, we had one of the most beautiful sections of riding of the trip. Cold and sleep deprived, it really felt like an adventure now.
We are currently riding through the beautiful Canadian countryside. We're about 10 miles outside of London, which is one of the biggest cities in Ontario. It's a little after 7 a.m. Runner, anything you want to say?
Canada is really pretty.
Canada is really pretty. You guys want to say hi?
Hello, friends. We're live. Oh my gosh, we have viewers. How many viewers we got?
2.
The big city of London was a welcome sight for us because it meant breakfast and a place to nap. We got stuck in London for way too long, but eventually we got rolling.
Let's go, baby.
Boys are chilling. Car coming.
Oh, Betty.
That's a view and a half. Use the hood! Let's go.
sun's shining. We're on our bikes. Car! We got this down pat. It's day 6. We've been biking for 600 years. We have busted up kneecaps. We have busted up tires. We got patched tubes. We got dollar bills in our rims so that nothing gets in and pops us. We're feeling good. We flew into a bunch of gnats earlier. We felt like Dash when he was flying through the jungle and he hit all the bugs.
I probably have like a graveyard of dead gnats on my helmet.
Yeah, no, I think they're in my armpits.
Oh no.
Niagara tomorrow. Tonight we're getting as far as we can and we're camping. See you later.
By now, we were way off schedule to reach any of our planned out campgrounds, so when night fell, we were once again without a designated patch of grass to rest our heads. We asked some locals where we could find dinner, and they said, just down the road in a town called Mount Elgin, there's a Tim Hortons. We biked there, and there wasn't one. So in Mount Elgin, Brenner asked another local where to find food, and she said, basically nowhere nearby, but we could take you to get some. And when her husband found out that we were on a bike trip, he offered to let us sleep the night in their garage. With many, many thanks, we accepted. A lot went down that night, but all that needs to be said is that they were really great and they saved us from another night of uncertainty. So thanks again, Jeremy and Denise. And just like that, it was day 7. The day we hoped to reach the falls. The sun was shining, I was feeling kinda sick, but there was no stopping us now.
Got the 4 boys in line. It's 10:38. We're going that speed, I guess. Big old truck. Said we'll be at Niagara tonight.
It's my oath.
Serious. Woo! Serious call, Brenner. Well, we're gonna get there. We're making great time today.
We had a few stops along the way.
We're at a gas station.
How many miles do we have up?
Where are we? Anybody know what town? Oh, we'll ask the locals. Got my food. What town are we in?
You're like kind of in between. It's like technically Wilsonville.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So we're in Wilsonville. We got some food. Taking a break. We've covered like 35 miles today, which is pretty sweet.
You guys want to just eat dinner?
Little peppers, little eggs.
Stuff here.
We are arriving tonight. We promise.
On the maple syrup airheads. That cracks me up. I got one the other day and it was pretty good.
Canada has maple syrup airheads. Today's a downhill day, which is nice. If we arrive before 9, that'd be awesome. Last night we stayed, what was the town? Mount Elgin. We were driving in, it was late, the night was dark. We didn't know what to do. We were gonna just set up camp somewhere, but we drove past a house and there were people coming out and I was like, hello, do you know where we can get food? Because we were really hungry. And they were like, there's pretty much nowhere to get food. And we were like, okay, that sucks. But they were really nice and they let us sleep in their garage. His name was Jeremy, her name was Denise. They were really cool. We were a little bit scared at first, but there was nothing to be worried about.
No, I wasn't too scared.
We're gonna get on the road again in a little bit. We have 66 miles to go.
Which is nothing.
What do you guys get?
66 miles is
Power bar?
nothing.
So you drink any of your coffee?
Because it's hot.
He's waiting.
I'm just trying to keep up with you.
I feel so much judgment right now.
All the people know.
So we are sitting in a ditch somewhere in Ontario, just chilling. In total, we've probably biked, it's probably going to end up being around like 650 miles, and we're 39 miles away.
I would say morale is at almost an all-time high. Nothing can stop us at this point. Well, maybe a few things.
Niagara tonight. Final leg. I'll see you guys later.
One spelling lesson from the kids, McDonald's. Much needed.
We're at McDonald's. Will and I are getting ice cream. We're 11 miles out.
And we made it. Nearly 700 miles out, successful after all this time, all this riding, all this pedaling, the team had landed. We celebrated and rolled on to our hotel.
I see it. I see it. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Amen. Thanks, man. Right there. I don't have to go. I don't want to go over there. They're going around the corner. It's probably behind this.
So we made it.
The most anticlimactic thing we did.
We're in the courtyard. And we're freaking here. We lived.
Did you have the same address then?
Our bikes
We lived oh my
are
gosh, guys.
alive.
We did it. And it's ridiculous. Here, Hill, do you have anything to say? I'm speechless right now.
Tour desk until 9 p.m. Fireworks 10 p.m.
Fireworks at the falls at 10 p.m.
Typing anything under settings when you click on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. The exposure.
It's exposed. It's pretty bad.
We all got pretty burned. Steeds are barely gonna fit.
So they're gonna fit.
All right.
I don't know if they're gonna fit well. Hey, move my back end, Hill, as far over as you can. Oh, plenty of room.
Who done farted?
It was not me.
It wasn't me.
Hey, well.
I can't wait to brush my teeth.
Mr. Clyde asks who gets the first shower. I think we're all just gonna.
That's a good
We're all just
question.
gonna get in the shower. And there's all sorts of stuff out here. Got a little Space Needle
Oh, we're here, King.
casino over there.
Oh, King. Oh. What? That's pretty big, man.
Good morning. This is our view. That mist is from the falls. We just slept for 14 hours. And Brenner broke the coffee machine.
Are they going any farther? Or is that, do you think that's as far as they go?
We are officially
I can't tell.
at the falls. We've been grinding for this. We got a breakfast reservation this morning
Up in the Skyline Tower.
but this is crazy.
Look at all the birds.
How expensive is it to do one of these boat tours?
Can't be that expensive. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Dang.
Are we gonna ride through the horseshoe though?
I don't know. Jim and Pam.
We should watch it on the train ride back.
Yes. Yeah. We're feasting in the sky.
Food's good. We're really out here.
We are really out here. Whoa. Whoa.
To commemorate the trip, we got hashtag inked.
Inch and a half? I don't know.
And what's your name? Sorry.
My name's Alex. I got a few pictures in there.
And considerably quicker than it came, our celebration was over. We had places to be, miles to ride.
Bumpy video. But that's where we're going, back to the States. Bye, Canada.
Bye, Canada. How sad.
We're on a bridge.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We're on a bridge back to the United States.
Dude, I want to try to do a bike. tour of upper, like do the span of Canada. I want to do upper peninsulas and stuff. We'd have to wait till a good time in the summer to venture. So much to tour. And all we done on bikes.
Back over the border, south to Buffalo, to eat the original buffalo wings. And to finally catch our train home.
We made it to the train station. Yep. That's the train station. Check out the view. Beautiful. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Everybody,
Destination is on the left.
we have reached our final destination. We're live on 22 Dick Road. We have the Depew Amtrak station in Buffalo, New York. There she is. And we made it. I don't even know what to say. Tyler, we just biked a really long distance, dude.
It's pretty unreal.
There's a nice little buffalo, just to prove that we're in Buffalo, New York. We have ridden several miles, and this was our final destination. Oh, the sun setting. Beautiful.
Is he live?
We're live.
What time is it right now?
We got 3 hours.
We biked for 2.5 hours today. 30.97 miles. That's hype. Unbelievably hype live.
Wow.
I have no idea. If anyone's wondering if they can do this for themselves, they can.
Amen.
You can join the Men's Seeds Bike Club. You don't even need to be a man.
Incredible. Camera guy Will over here. Ohio State Hill. Farewell from 22 Dick Road, Depew Station, Buffalo, New York. 55 Dick Road. It's 55? I thought it was 22.
As a kid, I never knew anyone who adventured like this. And on this trip, more than any other time, I learned that you can really do what you want to do. If you go out and do it, especially if you work with a couple friends, you can do whatever you want to do, as corny as that sounds. And that stuck with me through all these years after the trip. You don't have to know somebody who's done what you want to do to be able to do it. Anyways, I slept the whole train ride, but I couldn't stop thinking about how much I loved my friends and how we committed to this adventure. For me, the game had been changed. A grand thank you to my bicycling comrades, of course, all the parents and friends who encouraged us, and all the strangers we met along the way who helped us reach our destiny, or even just the drivers who didn't run us off the road. I'll always remember your generosity. And last, thank you for watching. If you need it, I'm hopeful this can inspire some adventure in your life too.
And we're live for maybe the last time. We're on the train back We're on Big Timber back to Bartlett.
Going back to Bartlett. We made it all the way back.
It's been wild. I remember taking this train here.
Feels like a long time.
That's quite a long time ago. We'll go home and sleep.
Gonna go home and sleep.
I gotta work tonight though.
It's good to be back home.
Welcome.